Hello everyone and welcome back to Xbox Nation, where we keep you in the loop with all things Xbox and Game Pass. Today we're diving into the awesome lineup of games dropping this week. We're covering everything from the 19th of August up until the 26th, so you know exactly what's worth your time and money. There are still some great games releasing even though Gamescom is this week, so which games are coming out for Xbox and Xbox Game Pass? Let's find out. First up, dropping on August 20th, we have Dustborn. Now, this game really stands out to me. It's set in a dystopian post-apocalyptic America, but what's cool is that it's not your typical dark and dreary setting. Instead, it has a very vibrant comic book art style that just pops onto the screen. You're essentially leading a group of outcasts on a road trip across a divided nation, which sounds like the perfect setup for some deep storytelling. The game emphasizes communication as a weapon. Words in this game have power. This is just such a unique concept, and I cannot wait to see how it plays out. If you're a fan of games like Life is Strange or Oxenfree, Dustborn might be your next obsession.
No road is long with good company. You'll meet new people along the way.
Also on the 20th of August, we've got New Matter. If you're into horror games, this one's going to be right up your alley. Picture this, you're essentially exploring an eerie abandoned mansion with a mysterious past, and the game is just dripping with tons of atmosphere. What's really intriguing about New Matter is the focus on psychological horror. It's not just about jump scares, although I'm sure there'll be plenty in this game, but it also messes with your mind. The story promises to dig deep into the themes of memory and identity, which could make for a really gripping narrative. If you played games like Amnesia or Silent Hill, you know the kind of chills you can expect. Coming up next on the 21st of August is My Lovely Empress. Now, this game to me is quite fascinating. It's a strategic simulation game where you're building and ruling an empire, but it's got this really unique, dark and gothic twist. You're not just managing resources or waging wars, there are actually supernatural elements and morally complex decisions that could change the fate of your entire empire. I love games where your choices do have real consequences, and My Lovely Empress promises plenty of those moments. Plus, the art style in this game has haunting beauty that is really hard to resist. If you're into strategy games with a rich narrative and bit of a creepy vibe, this one's definitely worth a look. Then on August 21st, get ready for some classic action with Magnavania 2, an old school platformer with charming pixel art graphics. In this sequel, you'll step into the shoes of Yuhiko, a young ninja on a quest through the underworld to find a cure for his brother. Along the way, you'll discover many hidden spirits who offer stories and advice. You will explore treacherous dungeons, battlefields monsters, and also make new allies. The second installment introduces some fresh gameplay mechanics with new enemy types and epic boss battles that will really test your skills. Plus, if you're up for a challenge, each level can be attempted in a speedrun mode. Whether you're a veteran of the first game or just a newcomer, Magnavania 2 really does offer a thrilling adventure that's perfect for fans of retro gaming. Next up on the 22nd of August is Tiebreak, and tennis fans, this one's for you. The official ATP and WTA tennis game has finally arrived, and it's really bringing the heat this time. In Tiebreak, you'll have the chance to become the #1 player in the world by competing across entire seasons against the largest cast of professional tennis players ever assembled in a video game. Whether you're serving up aces or battling through some intense rallies, the realistic gameplay and deep career mode will definitely keep you hooked. If you've been craving a top-tier tennis experience, Tiebreak is the game to get you back on court. On the 22nd of August, prepare to lead a resistance in Rise Eterna War, a game that masterfully blends real-time strategy, deck building, and resource management. You'll guide Arthbane in a gripping campaign against the occupying Athricane army, making strategic decisions as you balance resources and outmaneuver cunning rival generals. You'll be able to recruit up to 16 unique units, feed and rally your troops at the Chuckwagon, and command a diverse roster of 11 legendary heroes. With over 40 intense missions, your goal is essentially to turn the tide of the invasion and reclaim your homeland. This prequel dives deep into the emotional struggles of Arthbane, a complex anti-hero mourning the fall of his nation. It looks great and will really captivate fans of tactical RPGs and epic narratives. And finally, on the 26th of August, we've got Monster Jam Showdown Big Air Edition. Now, who doesn't love monster trucks? This game is all about over-the-top, adrenaline-fueled action. You'll be driving massive trucks, pulling off some insane stunts, and smashing through obstacles in various arenas. The Big Air Edition comes packed with even more content, from new trucks, new tracks, and even crazier stunts. Whether you're a long-time fan of the Monster Jam series or just looking for some mindless fun, then this game will certainly deliver. It's a blast solo or with your friends, and the physics make those big jumps feel incredibly satisfying.
But the fans. Or go even bigger in wild arenas to unleash your full potential.
Wrapping up the video, I did also want to mention the last Game Pass game currently slated for August, and that is Core Keeper. Core Keeper is a cooperation adventure game where you and your friends can explore a mysterious underground world. What I love about this game is the blend of exploration, crafting, and combat. You're not just digging for resources, but you're actually uncovering the secrets of the ancient core, battling some creatures, and building up your base. It's got that Minecraft-like charm, but with its own very unique twists. And since it's the only Game Pass game left for August, there's really no reason not to dive in and see what it's all about, especially if you love playing with friends. Before we wrap up, here's some exciting news for all of you Overwatch fans out there, which we received this week. Get ready to gear up with some extra content on Overwatch 2 as part of your Game Pass subscription on the 17th of September. This is very huge, and here's why. If you link your Battle.net account to an eligible Game Pass subscription account, you'll score some extra in-game goodies. Starting on the 17th of September, you'll receive a grant of 30 Mythic Prisms to spend on Mythic unlocks, plus 6 incredible hero skins. We're talking about Cardboard Reinhardt, Turtle Ship Diva, Cyber Dragon Hanzo, Street Gunner Genji, Bee Mercy, and Cleric Lifeweaver. These skins are yours to keep, but make sure you log into your account by the 21st of October to claim them. So, if you're an Overwatch fan, this is something you definitely won't want to miss.
I will reap your soul.
And that's a wrap on this week's releases, Xbox Nation. There's such a great variety of games out there, from deep narrative-driven experiences to some quick fun puzzles and everything in between. Let me know in the comments which games you're most excited for, and smash that like button. Gamescom and Gamescom Opening Night Live is scheduled for this week, so subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on the updates coming over this next week. Whilst you're here, why don't you check out our most recent video of the 15 huge new action games coming to Xbox and Game Pass very soon.